I told you that there was a way to instantly increase your power, instantly increase your influence, whether you're dealing with a narcissist or asking for a raise or even parenting your kid? It's one word that's so simple that if you just use it really super strategically and really put it in the right terms, you can instantly increase your power. And studies have shown if you put it in the right way and you can increase compliance by over 50% just using it. And almost no one knows this secret, but you can use it super strategically. And I'm going to tell you what it is, because this is the one word. And it's because the psychology behind it is unbelievable. And I'm going to show you the exact way to use it in real life and how you can use it to boost your power, especially in high conflict situations. So you definitely don't want to miss this. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a globally recognized high conflict negotiations expert. I'm an attorney and the best-selling author of the book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And I've spent my career helping people break free from toxic dynamics. And one of the most overlooked tools in high conflict situations is the language that we use. So I'm going to teach you how to do that today. And if you want to know how to shift conversations, hold your frame, and command more respect in the room, then this video is for you. And I also encourage you to stick around more often and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because I release brand new videos every single day. So let's dive into the research of why this one word is so powerful. Okay, this one word comes from a classic study by a Harvard psychologist named Ellen Langer. And she tested how people responded when someone asked to cut in line in a situation at a copy machine. And here's what she found. The person asked, "Excuse me, may I use this Xerox machine?" They said, okay. They only got 60% compliance when they just asked. But when they said, "May I use this copy machine because I'm in a rush?" And at that point, there was 94% compliance. Even more surprisingly, when the reason was meaningless. In other words, "May I use the Xerox machine because I need to make copies?" still was 93% compliance. It was like, okay, because I need to make copies, obviously they're there to make copies. So the word "because" triggers something in our brain called heuristic thinking. Our brains go, oh, there's a reason. Okay, I'll go along, even if the reason is totally obvious or weak. So here's what this means for you. In a negotiation, a confrontation, or even, just a simple conversation, right? A simple request. If you add the word "because," you increase the likelihood of getting an agreement from somebody dramatically. So here's a question for you. Have you noticed someone using the word "because"? And has it swayed you? And have you used it? And have you used it without even realizing this? I want to hear your story, and I want you to put that in the comments below. And by the way, I want you to put the word "yes" in the comments below also. How do you use this in real life? I'm going to give you 3 real world examples of how to use this. All right. So number 1 is negotiating with our favorite, a narcissist. Narcissists hate being challenged. So when you set a boundary, you don't just say, "I'm not going to be attending." I'm not doing that. Say, "I won't be attending because I have priorities that I'm committed to. You don't need to justify. That's not justifying. But the word because shifts the tone from defiant to definitive. And if you want more phrases that work specifically with narcissists, go ahead and get my phrases for disarming narcissists. You can get that at disarmthenarc.com, disarmthenarc.com.
Narcissists have a confession to make, and that is that they are way more afraid of you than you are of them, especially in court cases, mediation cases, or any kind of cases where you have to negotiate with them. But you know what? I have a confession to make too. I'm sick and tired of these people bullying you and making you feel exhausted and paying way too much in attorney's fees and dragging you through the mud. My name is Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I've been recognized by U.S. News as one of the best lawyers in America. And in fact, I was so sick and tired of these people bullying you that I started studying narcissism so that I could beat them in the courtroom. And now I'm here to make the case so that you can win too. I developed a 4-part proven blueprint that has helped tens of thousands of people take back their freedom, win, and get back their power. And now I'm sharing it with you in a special live event, Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-part proven plan to take back your power. 4 simple steps, 1 free live event, 1 free hour of your life. That's what stands between you being in hell and you being free. Join me, click the link for Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-step proven plan to take back your power. Just click the link and let's go.
Here's your example number 2, asking for a raise. Instead of saying, I deserve a raise, you say, I deserve a raise. I'd like to request a raise because here's all the things that I've done. I've taken on new responsibilities. I've brought in more money for this company. Here are the things that I've done to qualify for a raise. In the last quarter, I've delivered results beyond my goals because equals reason equals increased value. When you increase that value, it equals the more in that person's brain because, right? Example number 3 is parenting or leadership. Instead of saying, because I said so, which feels like rebellion, try because it's important that we stay consistent with consequences. It builds trust. Whether you're dealing with a child or an employee, people want to feel like your decisions have purpose because it's a small word, but it communicates grounded power. You want to stay authentic. You want to feel like you have integrity. They want to feel like you have integrity. And then you have consistency. Here's where because becomes difficult. Here's the flip side of it. Manipulators use because too. They use it to gain power over you. And here's what that sounds like. I only lied to protect you because I knew you wouldn't be able to handle the truth. I ghosted you because I needed space. You're too sensitive because you always overreact. That's where they use the word because to justify their own bad behavior, to twist blame, to project it onto you, or to create a false narrative. And that's where you have the opportunity and you can flip the script. If someone hits you with a manipulative because, you can respond with, that's not a reason. That's an excuse. That stops gaslighting in its tracks. All right. And so again, get my phrases for disarming narcissists because you want to be able to say no to that in a way that is powerful. And so you will thank me later. You want to have a few phrases in your back pocket that you can just have at the ready to be able to respond. Here's the power reframe. Are you ready? Every time you use the word because with intention, you're doing two things. You are anchoring your power in purpose, and you're signaling clarity and conviction, which people naturally follow. And that's what real influence is: being clear, calm, and consistent without begging, bullying, or backing down. And you can use this tool in personal relationships, in legal conversations, in corporate boardrooms, in everyday boundaries. Your words are leverage. Use them like a leader. So I want to know, what is one sentence that you are going to reframe because using the because trick today? I want to know, which one can you do today? Put that in the comments. Here's the key. This is so critical, so important. You don't need to yell to be powerful. In fact, if you actually lower your voice, that actually makes you more powerful. The more you can stay calm, the more you can stay cool, the more you can stay collected, the better it is for you, because they will bait you. They will trigger you. I always say they go fishing and they try to bait you, reel you in. They try to pull you, drag you, suck you into that mud. But you don't need to go there. You don't need to over-explain. You just need to stay in your power, in your zone. Be clear, be intentional. So one word, massive leverage. Start using it today and see how people respond to you differently. And if this video gave you value, make sure that you like it and you share it with people who really need this today. And remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a new strategy to take your negotiation to that next level so you have even more power. If you're a renter, you have to hear this. We rack up points on groceries, travel, practically everything else. But rent, until recently, that was just money out the door, but not anymore. With Built, paying rent finally pays off. There's no cost to join, and just by paying rent, you unlock flexible points that can be transferred to your favorite hotels, airlines, a future rent payment, your next Lyft ride, and more. When you pay rent through Built, you unlock two powerful benefits. First, you earn industry's most valuable points on rent every month, no matter where you live or who your landlord is. Your rent now works for you. Second, you gain access to your exclusive neighborhood benefits in your city. Built's neighborhood benefits are things like extra points on dining out, complimentary post-workout shakes, free mats or towels at your favorite fitness studios, and unique workout experiences that only Built members can access. And when you're ready to travel, Built points can be converted to your favorite miles and hotel points around the world, meaning your rent can literally take you places. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, what are you waiting for? Start paying rent through Built and take advantage of your neighborhood benefits by going to joinbuilt.com/negotiate. That's joinbilt.com/negotiate. Make sure to use our URL so that they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/negotiate to sign up for Built today. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches or discomfort or stress? CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body instead of against it. I have really close family members and friends who have dealt with stress or health issues, really severe health issues, and I have seen this work amazing miracles for them. And what I love about their products is that not only does it help relieve discomfort or stress or sleeplessness, but they're actually third-party lab tested and USDA approved, and they're organic, so they ensure safety and purity. And right now, Negotiate Your Best Life podcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate at your checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. Make sure that you watch the next video, which is the #1 negotiation trick that forces people to take you seriously so that you walk into every room feeling powerful, persuasive, and grounded. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And remember, it starts with that one word that increases your power, that because trick, that one word that instantly increases your power. Because. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in that next video.